Helldivers 2 has had a very big release when it first launched and has been on a rocky path here and there with some ups and downs, but I want to say Helldivers 2 is finally healing. I think it's finally in a great spot, and it's only going to get better from here. Now, as many of you know, or many of you don't know, a lot of this controversy began in Helldivers 2 when PlayStation or Sony made it a requirement for people on PC to log into a PlayStation account and set up a PlayStation account, where in a lot of other countries that isn't possible for some people, so it locked people out of playing this great game. And they are slowly reverting that process. They're taking that back. They're slowly lifting that and allowing some other countries to just play on PC without that Sony login requirement. So for a lot of these people that were able to play the game when it first launched and then they were slowly locked out of the game, they're able to slowly get back into this process, and it is great to see. I think this has taken way too long, but all in all, I'm just happy that it's happening in the first place. But not to mention, Arrowhead, Sony, Helldivers 2, they announced some very big news that Helldivers is finally coming to Xbox. This is the first Sony game, Sony exclusive, that is coming to a Xbox Microsoft system game. So that is pretty crazy to see. That is some big news. And that's very big, not just for Helldivers, but for gaming in general. That is something that is unheard of. It is literally unheard of for Sony to release a game onto Xbox consoles. Aside from, PC, but that's a little different. Which really just makes me wonder, is Sony actually learning from their mistakes, or are they so desperate right now that they're looking for any chance, any possibility to just get that extra levy up right now? Because right now it looks like Microsoft and Sony are in some pretty bad spots when it comes to exclusives, when it comes to game sales, stuff like that in general. Both of them are on a very slippery slope right now. It definitely looks like they're both kind of struggling. Of course, they're still powerhouses, they're still giants in their own right, but they're definitely not doing as good as they should be doing. But all in all, I'm just excited to see that Helldivers is doing good. Helldivers is going to be doing better, especially when it launches on Xbox. I mean, Helldivers 2, I will stand by it, I think is the standard for live service games. It is how to do live service games properly. Of course, there are other games that have maybe good mechanics, good gameplay, but Helldivers actually creates a story. It actually gives you incentive to jump in. Of course, every game that's a live service has that fear of missing out with battle passes, with other things. They always let you come back to their previous battle passes, their war bonds, and go through those at your own rate, go through those at your own progress. You don't feel like you're getting rushed out of it. But these events are, kind of a fear of missing out, but it's in a good way, right? You want to be like, hey, I was there when I defended Super Earth. I was there when this happened, Malevelon Creek, stuff like that. There are very big landmarks, very big historic stuff that happened in Helldivers 2, which is just really cool to see. And I think it really adds to the story. It adds to the live service. And I just wish other games could learn from it. Of course, Helldivers 2 has had some slippery stuff too, along with what I mentioned before. Just the fact that sometimes their patches, their buffs, their nerfs have not gone over very well for the community. But I think they've kind of learned from that. They're definitely fixing some of that stuff along as we go. But I just can't wait for Xbox to just jump in this story, jump in on this big campaign that we have going on in Helldivers 2. There's a lot of great moments that I've had with friends. There's a lot of great moments I've had with randoms. It's just a fun time all in all, and I just can't wait for Xbox to get in on this fun as well. This is also just good news to see, in my opinion, with all the stuff that is going on with Sony, that all the stuff that is going on with Microsoft. This is a big W in terms of just gaming, right? I mean, Sony is finally releasing a game onto an Xbox console. What other games are they going to do in the future? What other stuff can we look forward to? It just opens up the door for a lot more things to come in the future. But that being said, what do you think about this news? Let me know down below. Have you been playing Helldivers 2? Are you excited to jump onto Helldivers 2 being an Xbox player? Like, what are your thoughts on this right now? Is this a big W? What do you want to see in the future? Just let me know down below. I love talking to you guys in the comments, so make sure to like the video, subscribe, comment. It all helps out. I will see you guys in future videos, and, I'm just excited overall. This is very big for gaming and for Helldivers. I'm just excited to see it, and I want to talk to you guys about it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in future ones. Bye-bye.